What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the reunion event and the Crucible event. Those other two that we haven't covered in the latest video. If you haven't seen that, check that out as well. Possibly after. The events are not correlated, so you don't need to watch that first to watch this. But this is about the reunion event and the Crucible event. We also won Alliance War. That was a nice pop-up there. So let's talk about it. This is the return of the Legend event, but reworked as the reunion event. Now, it has the special arena and arena events, it has the login calendar, it has a upgraded 7-hour login crystal, so the 7-hour crystal that we had for the Legend event, which was already pretty good, we now have a new one, and there's a fun offer included. Set that would be expensive, and it would double the amount of crystals you would get from the login. If it's expensive, it's probably the upper ranges of deals, right? So we can just take that as like Black Panthers or Odin's type range. Now, the other thing you can do is collect reunion tokens to trade in for up to a 7-star reunion selector. And that selector is this. Here we go. Reunion selector. We got 7-star versions of iHulk, Misty, P99, Venom Pool, Man-Thing, I bet Brian Grant is happy, and White Magneto. Now, who do you guys want the most? Let me know down below, who do you guys want the most? Personally, well, Dave went for his Venom Pool. I saw a lot of people excited about the White Mags. I'm an iHulk fan. Lawson is if you're out there, I know you love your iHulk. Brian Grant's definitely going for the Man-Thing. But I think I'll go for iHulk or White Mags myself. I think I prefer Venom over Venom Pool, and I already have a 7-star Venom. So I think White Mags with the pre-fights will be the I guess the main pick, the competitive pick there. So we'll see, but I might go for like an iHulk. I think 7-star iHulk might cheese a couple of things, which is fun to see. So we also have the Reunion Crucible. Now let me see if I get the right one. Yes. Wanted to improve the boss rush event, and so now it has no repetition, so no all the difficulties need to be done, the same fights over and over and over, etc, etc. And but was a challenge in a different way, which is cool. That's something we all want to see. So I think this is, yes, the Reunion Crucible specifically is every boss from Act 7 in one quest, 2 difficulties. Normal has 4 paths and lower tuning. Legendary has 2 paths and harder tuning, which is awesome. I don't know what exactly tuning is. Could be nodes, could be AI, it could be a lot of things. So lower and harder tuning, I guess. For the first time ever, created a second PvE questing team specifically to this quest, by the way, because I really want to preface that, because I think a lot of people get it confused that now, oh, you can have 2 questing teams. No, and yes. Yes, because you can do regular questing and this quest specifically, because this new quest will have the tech to also keep that up. So it is permanent content, and it also launches August 7th. Now, with all that said, I think this is the next one, right? Or I might mess up the order. Okay, this one should be before. Use a different champion for each fight of the paths, blah, 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 stuff like that. Unlike most endgame content, which are focused on execution and vertical progression, the main challenge with the Crucible quest is in planning, knowledge, and horizontal progression. Alright, keep that in mind. I'll show you guys the quest in a second, but these are the rewards. Normal difficulty will just have consumable rewards, which is like, I saw a stack of 5 revives. I think a lot of people said, oh, new revive farm. It's a one-time pickup, so keep that in mind. But you will get revives. If you complete it without revives needed, then yeah, you just gain 5 revives, which is great. Legendary difficulty will also give consumables. Will give a 7-star Crucible Crystal on completion. Will give another 7-star Crucible Crystal, a Titan Crystal, generic 7-star 2 to 3 rank up gem, and cosmetics on exploration. So that is really cool. The objectives: explore any difficulty before September 4th. Will give the reunion token, and a Deathless Vision piece. So that is your objective. So although it is permanent content, you need to do the objective before September 4th to get your pieces. And then also a generic 7-star rank 1 to 2 rank up gem. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. Also for the free-to-play Road to Valiant account, I'm really excited for this. And if you take a look, because the 2 to 3 gem might mean that I don't need to do Necro on my mini account. So that could save me a lot of time. Or do Necro and this and save myself the effort of Act 8 exploration. Whatever is the best. We'll see though. That's something discussion for another video. Or at least for another live stream. So this is the quest. Let's pick it up from there. There you go. You got your revive stack. There it is on screen. You can see it is... Oh, I kind of don't want to put... We'll put my webcam here. You can see it's all the bosses from the Act 7 quests. Now, personally, I don't have Act 7 explored, so I'm not familiar with all these bosses, so I'm definitely gonna take a look at some guides and whatever before I get into this. But you can see the consumables, and you can see these choice nodes. Now, every time you end a fight, you have a forced choice node. So you want to plan ahead who you're gonna use on every fight. So this is spreadsheet work, right? Because it's like 30 fights. Who you're gonna use on every fight, and who you want to switch to and switch out and do whatever. Because you're not going to be able to switch back the champions you've used. So this is like 30 unique champions. And that's my only thing with this. Is like Act 7 you could do as a Cavalier player. Get into Act 7 and complete some of these quests. And you won't have the roster to do stuff like this. So it's Act 7 bosses, but and when you're in Act 7, you won't be able to do this. So this is definitely targeted at like endgame players. I love a challenge like this. I think it's fun. I think it's awesome as permanent content. But the accessibility is a bit on the low side. So I don't know what the response will be. I like it personally because I am an endgame player and I love these challenges once again. But I don't know what the response will be. The general consensus about this. But I think in general, I saw a lot of positive feedback. And a lot of people like this. And if you're not there yet, you have a lot of other stuff in the game that you can do without, you know, having to do this. For example, it could just be a nice way of adding some extras to your account. So, I think that was the reunion event. I think that was the Crucible and everything that I need to talk about. Again, these are the rewards. You got the consumables for the normal difficulty. You got the same for legendary, but also get Crucible crystals. Are the Crucible crystals the same pool as the reunion selector? I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember if said or not, but we'll see, I guess. We got a Titan crystal and a generic rank up gem. Really cool. And cosmetics. Might be a title, might be a profile pick. We'll see. Something like that. And then obviously you have the objective for the Deathless Vision piece. I got all the other pieces, so I'll be looking forward to using and trying out Deathless Vision. And I already have the other champions as well, which is great. And I'm guessing that somewhere in the next, you know, couple months we'll get the opportunity to duplicate our Deathless Vision in some quest somewhere, some boss fight. And yeah, besides that, I'm just really excited for this. This is really fun stuff. I hope you guys are excited as well. If you like these type of informational videos going through the new stuff all from the live stream, then definitely drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.